EIDL grant applicants confirm that their loan offers are going to a spam folder that no one sees. This is another bombshell for EIDL for Friday, May 15th. As always, like and subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in Saturday's recording. Today, for Friday, we're answering 52 incredible questions you had from Thursday's recording on the EIDL grant. And of course, there'll be another video on the loan today. But first, this shocking news. If you're waiting for your EIDL loan application offer portal email to come, you may not have seen it because it might be in your spam folder. A lot of viewers have commented on this and other videos we posted yesterday that they're now discovering that EIDL loan portal invites are going sometimes to spam folder. So look back over the last few weeks and you may actually find it and see that it's been there for some time. All right, so let's recap. LA has been detailing the following things about the EIDL grant this week. The following: the March 30th, March 31st, and April 5th or 8th Vortex. A lot of you applied on those days in that what we called Vortex on this channel and never got a grant, never got a loan. Some of you are now indicating that you're now actually getting your payments, which is great news. Last, a lot of you have asked about this issue of a freeze on your credit score, and did it impact you in not getting a grant? No. There's now enough viewers in the comments over the last 3 days that I've polled that have said that they got their EIDL grant, even though they know there is a credit freeze on their account. So no correlation there. So let's turn to these incredible 52 questions. All right, let's get right to it. Denise Cochran, additional comment. When I called to Tier 2 today, they told me my application was assigned to a loan officer. When I asked why I still haven't gotten my grant, it's a very heavy foreign accent. She said the procedures have changed and the loan officer will be first and grant the deposit after that. Anyone else heard that? Can someone confirm what they called SBA? It's hard to understand. I'm not sure. Right. Yes, so we detailed that on Bombshell yesterday. If you got an EIDL loan, you may get an EIDL grant afterwards if you never got the grant. Moreover, we asked you yesterday why you're now getting this grant after the loan. Most of you had said you had called SBA and asked where's your grant based upon our recommendation for you to do so. But we still don't know if that grant offer after your loan is a result because of you following this channel and saying to SBA, where is my grant, or whether SBA just simply determined that you're going to give a grant after your loan. Glenda Collins, I got a grant on 413, got an EIDL loan yesterday, 514. Congratulations, Glenda. David, finally got a Tier 2 rep that was willing to say little about my routing number, could not be verified, account number. She was asked about the grant. I was told some people would get the grant, some people would not, but he didn't know what the criterion was. What's up with that? Horrible, David. So that's not true. SBA representatives should know who gets the grant. Everyone that applies for an EIDL grant is supposed to get the grant. To say that no, some people don't get the grant, some people do, that's just simply not true. Karina Groots, I haven't been so frustrated to have someone be able to look at my application that's in process and speaking with the Tier 2 representative. How are they able to view the application? They can't view the application, but you can report to them where there's inconsistencies or any things you need to correct in the application. We've been detailing since day one of this channel that if you see that there's errors in your EIDL grant, streamline application that also is used for the loan, that you need to call SBA. Those errors can be the name that you put on the account, the banking account information, or the Social Security EIN number. Basically, we said that when you applied, you either applied as a sole proprietor. If you did apply for sole proprietor, you have to put your personal name, your personal bank account, and your personal Social Security number. If you applied as a business, you have to put the business name, the business EIN, and the business banking account. If you didn't do that, you need to call SBA and change that right away. Kathy, my husband just applied for his agricultural grant and took a screenshot of where he checked the box for the advance, but when I pinned the page, it showed that the box had not been checked. That's why they keep on telling people to ask for it, because the system's automatically unchecking it. Interesting, but I don't know if that's because of the system or because of the way the computer browser does it. I know a lot of computer browsers will change your field entries. What I always recommend is screen grab rather than print. Bill Lemon, I have a freeze on my Experian account. I applied a 401 Vortex, but got my grant of 425. Still waiting to work for the loan. Congrats. So then we have a Vortex who did get paid. DJ007, great screen name. I applied on April 5th with a confirmation starting 3301. Received my grant for $1,000 in my business bank account. Then received one of those Dear Applicant letters. Today is May 4th. I got a credit check on Experian. Still no portal invite. Thanks for the information and God bless. Well, thank you, DJ. Doesn't make sense. I'll call SBA. There shouldn't be a second credit check today. And basically what we detail in this channel is that you get a second credit check when you get the portal invite, you go into the portal, you accept the portal amount for the loan, and then a credit check is done. You shouldn't be just having credit checks done against your name. So I'll call SBA. Pistocchi. I received my PPP loan. Will I be able to get my EIDL grant and my loan? The receipt of one has nothing to do with the other, but they do have their reporting requirements among the two. You need to talk to your PPP lender for more information about that. Wingman, love your channel. Well, thank you, Wingman. I didn't apply yet. Any idea if they'll open the agricultural process again? They're denying new applications unless they're agricultural. No, I don't see the EIDL application ever opening again. It's hard to say. Barbara, oh gosh, I called Tier 2 twice in the last 4 days, and lo and behold, the offer came in tonight for $150,000. Barbara, congratulations. Thank you so much, LALATE. Well, thank you, Barbara. There's no doubts because of your advice you've given over the past few last few weeks. Now just hope the approval comes through. Thank you again. So Barbara, when you go in there and you choose your amount and you click submit, I think it's going to be approval. As we detail on this channel, if you get an EIDL loan that's on the high end, like Barbara did, it's generally going to be approved. It's when there's those low amounts, like $1,000 to $20,000, and you set an amount, and this credit check is pulled. It's often when you get a denial then. But high offer amounts like Barbara got, congrats, Barbara. Update is tomorrow. I want to hear what happens. Scotty Tar, what date did they say $1,000 for every employee? It's the vortex of people related to it. Just a thought. Great point, Scotty. CARES Act did not say $1,000 per employee. They made it up, SBA. Ricardo Hall, hey, LALATE, you have great hair. Nothing else to say. Thank you for answering my questions on camera. Well, thank you. I hope my hair is all good tonight. The Sanchez, thank you for all your videos. Well, thank you, the Sanchez. I think I said before, very helpful, but I got the invite for the portal yesterday. So she got the portal invite, no answers yet, but I was approved for $61,000. Congrats. But I haven't received the grant. My guess is because something of my account numbers is in the Vortex pile. No. I mean, if you got an invite and you went in the portal and it says you're up to $61,000, then your grant should be coming afterwards. But as we've indicated before, if you got a loan offer but didn't get a grant, I would call SBA. I don't know why the grant's coming afterwards. I don't know it's because of viewers of this channel are calling SBA because of our advice, or whether it's just happening. Wayne Norman applied on April 3rd, received the usual email saying we're processing your application. Went online, checked my Experian score. It says U.S. Small Business Association. Credit score is 727. Lowered my score by 3 points. Hope this stuff is stressful. Time for a drink. Wayne, I hope you get your loan offer. Keep us up to date. Adam Toole. Please advise your viewers that you're waiting for an email to check their spam. Here's the details from Adam. It may be there thanks to the easy to understand channel. Well, thank you, Adam. Try to make it easy for everyone. Papa, okay, so this morning I was watching your channel for a couple days and called SBA. I got a very nice guy, great, that helped me. I applied March 30th. He's in the March 30th Vortex. Credit pull 414, never got a grant. But when I called SBA, they said they hadn't got anything, so they tried to pull my credit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I will not get anything. So Papa, horrible. I would say on top of it, they should have your application. A 330 Vortex person and they've lost it, just horrible. Timothy, have not gotten my money, have a confirmation, but that's it. Timothy, call SBA, ask for Tier 2. My alias, I got mine approved. Oh, congratulations, my alias. 598 Experian credit score. So got a loan with a 598 Experian score. Some of you have been asking. Here we go. Someone under 600. I had an arrest from 5 years ago and a felony. I'm not going to read the rest of this on the camera, but got approved for $60,000, $500. Wow. I got approval email. Yes. So congratulations, my alias. So 598 Experian score, got a $65,000 offer. Joseph Dreamhouse. I got a grant 2 weeks ago for my nonprofit. I hadn't heard anything about the loan. And sure enough, they pulled my credit today. I lost 4 points for this. I call SBA, say, thank you for dropping me 4 points. Where's my loan offer? David, by the way, I played March 31st. Oh boy, David. Brandon, has anyone has anyone that has reported incorrect information on the original application since corrected with Tier 2 actually been processed and received the grant loan offer? Yes, we've had people that said so on this channel. Trucker Iceberg Slim, great screen name. When will the $10,000 grant? I read the comments on the other channels of people who applied 330 have already received the 1,000 grant. This week I got the 10,000 grant, not the loan, but the advances SBA going to fulfill their promise. I don't know, Trucker Iceberg Slim. If people are now saying SBA is coming back and giving them a remainder of the $10,000 grant, I don't know. I haven't heard one person on the comments of this channel. If you applied on this channel and got a grant, but it wasn't $10,000, and did SBA ever come back to you and offer you the remainder of the amount of money as a grant, not as a loan? You know, we're doing 500 comments a day. We had no one say that on this channel. Jerome Carter, regarding your question about Angelo D. Indeed, both people leaving comments did apply for EIDL loan prior to the CARES Act. Initial funding for EIDL and the 3.75 loan preceded the CARES Act using long form. Applied in late March, did this in the manner we were contacting SBA. Okay, so Jerome is clarifying a question I had personally, which was these early March applications. So those are SBA loans that then sort of that predated the CARES Act. Sean Losses, why is it that they open the portal for agriculture and no others? Yes, it's unfortunate. I agree 100% with you. It should be open for everyone. The Black Vic Newman. Hey, LALATE, love your updates. Well, thank you. I love your screen name. I'm part of the 330 Vortex. Oh, here we go again. Another 330 Vortex. My Craig's pull 4417 and the generic still processing on 52. Was in constant communication with two reps to verify my county number. I was told to send an email to appeal my case. He was just denied for a 625 experience score. That's horrible. I called back, spoke with another representative who told I'd been assigned to a loan officer and I shouldn't have been told I was denied and to wait for a loan officer, so I was blown and confused. Now, couldn't be behind on child support? No. Could it be behind on child support? There is something in PUA and UI that talks about child support. I don't remember if there's anything for EIDL. I would Google it. I really don't remember, but I don't think so. But I would stay with it. I would just go with the fact that maybe you're not I would go with it that you're still in processing and push them to process the documents for you. Kahani 48. Has anyone who has a case 33,000 seen any progress yet? If you have, comment below. We want to hear the answers to his question or her question. Aurora. I received the EIDL portal offer this week. Congratulations. If I accept an offer alone, do I have to spend the money right away or can I hold it on to and spend it as I see fit for your business? You can spend it how you can spend it or over a slower period of time if you wish. It's a potential 30-year payback, so I'm confused on how quickly I would be required to spend it. Thank you. What we've always said is look at the DocuSign contract that they offer you for the SBA loan. If that is not clear, call SBA before you sign anything. Bridget applied on April 4th and April 11th for two businesses. Received the generic email still processing called SBA. So both of my applications started with 330. Also said that some portal invites are taking up to a month to receive. Yes, but it's been more than a month. Also, the SBA rep search by business name and application number says she couldn't find either by my application. How is this possible when I received a grant money for one of my businesses? So, there are SBA reps that say they can't find anything. There are reps that say they can find it by territory. There are reps that say they can look things up by numbers. And there's reps that say that you just can't do anything. I just think it's dependent on the rep you get. Rodney Brown, SBA getting the runaround on the portal 5.8, couldn't in the portal. What's going on? Loan officers checking my email. Awful. Matt Farmer Dave, I'm disappointed you didn't read my response on Wednesday about 4 million agricultural loan applications. Sorry about that. First of all, there are only 2 million farmers in the U.S., and common sense would be clearly not all applied for loans. Clearly, the SBA is changing the rules. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm also tired about EIDL only being open to agricultural. Nobody cared about the first round of agricultural, specifically excluded. If you applied in April, you know this because in the box you have to check all the boxes. It asked about child support. Oh, there we got a question. And lobbying, you had to also mark the box. You are not an agricultural enterprise other than this or that. I have no control over how they process applications. I'm a dairy farmer. I applied when I could. All I say is provide information you can provide. Don't pad any numbers to get the most. Make sure your bank information is right. He's exactly true. On the application, ask for the account. I see somewhere else saying he was agriculture when he's not. He better hope they don't see a Schedule F. Yeah, I mean, you don't play games with this. This is a loan, folks. Smoke, great comment, Dave Farmer. Love it. Smoky Moke Mountain Dis. I applied for EIDL April 1st, credit pull on April 23rd. Received a $1,000 grant of the, okay, congrats. No loan offer. I'm really upset. He talks about the $10,000. Can I just call them and knock my file for the grant money? They're sticking to us when we can't stick it to them. Love the channel, all the information you're giving to all of us. Thank you, Smokey. So no, your loan offer should come 2 to 3 weeks after you got your grant. It's been too long, so I would call SBA. As we said, loan offers are coming 2 to 3 weeks after you get a grant offer. Celia Moreno called Tier 2 twice. Credit was unlocked. She confirmed the credit was checked. Within hours, very helpful, emailed the loan officer, and I received a grant from SBA in D.C. Confirmed my bank account applied for a grant on March 30th. Received a loan offer. Oh, she's got a loan offer on May 12th. Already sees PPP crossing my fingers for a $10,000 grant on a loan of $150. Well, there you go. Congrats. Finally, Marilyn. Hello, this is Marilyn. I wrote before, I'm not receiving any information from SBA on my EIDL grant or loan. I applied on April 4th. So you applied on April 4th. I called countless times after seeing this video. Today's May 15th, 6 times, trying to get to Tier 2. And they come back with a new line of rhetoric to say you have to have an email portal to set up. And I said, I haven't gotten the grant. And then they act confused. So it's crazy. It's like shameful. It's like you're begging to get help. I'm really tired of all this. I just want to thank you for your help and see how the outcome plays out. So Marilyn, I would stay with what you're doing, but I would call them up. I would have ready the date that you applied for the EIDL grant. I would have the date in which they pulled the credit score on your EIDL application. I would have ready all your banking information that you may have submitted to them and say, hey, you got your information. It's been more than 4 weeks. I need to talk to a Tier 2 representative. They can transfer you to a Tier 2 representative. You hear the comments. We're doing 500 comments a day with viewers across all these different videos. They're getting to Tier 2. Someone who tells you they can't get you to Tier 2, you hang up the phone, you call back. Bob Barrett. Sounds like SBA is looking for any reason not to give money. They're just destroying business. They're playing hard. They're playing God with people's taxpayers' money. Great point. A lot of great comments, and we're running at 17 minutes. Well, thank you. If you have comments today's video recorded on Friday, drop them below, and we may feature them in Saturday's taping tomorrow. As always, stay with LA for more.